расстраивайся. Все расстраивайся. Все расстраивайся.
Okay, so we're here. I posted to social media. Let's hope people show up. I'm gonna go on a Final Fantasy adventure. Whoever's there, I hope you're partaking. If not, I don't know. They missing out, baby, because we're about to go in. I've been kind of saving this. Yeah, everything should be good to go. Alright, I had to troubleshoot a bunch of stuff. So, we could definitely stream Final Fantasy, right? So, this is what I'm doing today. We're streaming some Final Fantasy. Been shooting too many people. Finally get to see, like, 'cause on this game, I definitely didn't go for frame rate. I definitely went for quality. I was like, I wanted to look good and get decent frames, but honestly, I wanted to look good. Like, we got high anti-aliasing and stuff.
Nisha says greetings, adventurer. I see you are faithfully following Mother Mayun's instructions.
Yes, that is right. Oof, give me a second. Open.
Nisha says allow me to offer you a bit of instruction myself. I am Nisha of the Wood Whalers, and I know a thing or two
That's
about
good.
the Etherite. Yes, that big crystal right there. Etherites are devices that tap into ethereal energies, and are primarily used as a means to travel swiftly from one place to another.
Yeah, these are teleporting
Return
crystals.
and teleport, the most common transportation spells, make direct use of the Etherites and their connection to the flow of ether. And as these devices are found in almost every corner of Eorzea, any adventurer worthy of the name will wish to seek out and attune herself to each one. Truly, few things in this world are so useful to an
Accidentally
intrepid
fixed.
explorer. But you need not locate them all at once. Before rushing out into the wilds, I suggest you start with the Etherites found here in Gridania. Nisha says should you wish to learn more about the Etherite or transportation magic, I am here to answer your questions.
Okie doke. Return has been learned.
Etherite. You are now able to use the return spell.
Thank you. see. Yeah, it's been a bit. Okay. All these peoples. They're all doing stuff. This person's all holidayed up. Okay, so let's see where we have to go for our quest. Let's look at the map. Don't mind me. Okay, I fixed whatever that was. One of my alt keys was randomly stuck open. Now let's look at our map now. We have the map right here. Kind of want to make it a little bigger. Everything's bigger. Oh, here we go. Nice and big map. What is this? I'm really confused. Anyways, so we have to go over here. Where are we? Okay. This way we go. We got a red quest right here. I don't think we can do that yet. Let's go this way.
Idle says ah, an adventurer, precisely what we needed. Not a moment ago, we dispatched our newest recruit, Artair, to inspect Miketo's amphitheater. Regrettably, the young Ire has more spirit than sense, and he charged off without his tools.
Okay.
Suffice it to say, he won't be getting any work done. Would you be so kind as to deliver them to him?
Sure.
Wonderful. Seek out Lohlik in the acorn orchard, behind the atrium. He should have Artair's tools.
Just looking at all the workers and stuff. Alright, let's go this way. I have to go over here. That's a person. Looks like they're crafting something. Where else do I have to go? I think I have to go... There's two to my left, and there's one to my right. There's two to my right. Let's get these two to my left first. We're gonna head this way. I think I went the wrong way here. It's to our right here.
Luvlik says Idle sent you. Give me a moment.
Okay. Oh, what the heck?
Here they are, still fresh and unused as the day he got M. Doubt he's even realized he left the bloody things behind. First day, and he forgets his tools. Daft Sod needs a kick up the...
Up the what? I don't remember how to do the sensor. I have a sensor bar thing. I'll set that again one day. Up the beep.
Nicolio says I know all about adventurers. You'll do anything for a reward, won't you? Well then,
Sometimes.
I want you to make Adelaide laugh. She's no good with strangers, so first you should introduce yourself politely, with a bow.
With a bow. Okay. Alright. So we have a whole bunch of quests. Emotes. Social media.
Ally says.
Okay, now it should work.
Ally says, hi.
Oh, there we go.
Nicolio says that seemed to work, but she still looks sad. Try sharing the joy in your heart with her. That'll prove how nice you are.
Oh, the joy in our heart. That's pretty easy. Come here. Do I have
Ally
to talk
says.
to you? Okay. Let's come over to you and give you some happy. Happy, happy, joy, joy, happy, happy, joy.
Ally says, you're odd.
Of course I am. Alright, over here we go.
Nicolio says I think she's starting to like you. Good. Now that you've broken the ice, I bet that if you surprise her and just start dancing, she'll laugh her head off.
Ally says.
What? Which one am I supposed to use again? Dance. Come and dance with me. Where is it? Dance. Come and dance with me. Come and dance with me. Yeah, yeah.
Ally says. Ha 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 ha. You're a really good dancer, miss. That looked like fun. Maybe I should try it sometime.
Nicolio says thank you. You're pretty good at this. Adelaide lost her father 5 years ago, during all the fighting. She hasn't laughed much since then. So I wanted to, I mean, we're all worried, but a lot of the younglings have been following me around lately, and, you wouldn't understand. Anyway, thanks for the help.
Alright, where do we go from here? Is there a way to like ping an area or something? I went the wrong way. This way. Wasn't sure if I can go underneath. I thought I could. Oh, look. See, I can. I went the cool way. Everyone else up top.
John Steelup says Bernadette sent you to me. Well,
You sound grumpy.
inexperienced or not, if you wish to prove your worth to the people of Gridania, you were right to come. You do wish to prove yourself, do you not?
Of course.
Yamithal Seymour says FC is looking for members to join our family. We are a rank 30 FC with a small FC. We are welcoming of all players. We have FC buffs running daily, Chocobo stables. An airship and members willing to run content with, be it MSQ, raids, dungeons or PvP. Be it if you are a sprout, returner, raider, or ripper, we welcome all of you. John Steelup says ordinarily, the forest funkwars that inhabit the central shroud are not more than a nuisance. However, we have received reports that vast clouds of the creature's spores have rendered parts of the 12-swood impassable, and ruined crops besides. We periodically cull the funkwar population in order to prevent such occurrences, but the creatures have taken to spawning out of season, making it ever more difficult to keep their numbers in check. Though this is indeed a troubling development, the god's quiver has more pressing concerns and can ill afford to waste time fighting funkwars. If you wish to prove yourself, go to the central shroud and exterminate 6 of the pests. Use caution and approach them one at a time, lest your adventuring career be cut disappointingly short.
Right, we don't want that to happen. Music's a little high, my bad. Don't know why it's so high. I think I raised it because we had a low song before. I can't add people because I'm on a free trial. So, where do I have to go on my map? Let's see. I have to go this way and do some stuff over here. I think I cleared this entire area out. I think I just gotta go this way. I think. Am I going the right way? Wait. Oh. This way. Oh. How did I do that? Like, there was like something I remember I was doing like some weird movement thing. just exploring right now. Look at all the snowmen. Interesting how the movement works in this game. Fixated jump movement that can shift based on landing. And input direction held. Don't mind me. I actually think I got lost. I gotta go this way. I'm having so much fun just jumping around. Yeah, we were supposed to go in this way. Oh, so I was in the right spot. I'm dumb. Wait, I'm confused. Where's my map? I'm really confused. Why can't I pull my map up?
You now have access to the Ethernet.
Oh, we got America Online.
Quick travel throughout the city can be achieved by simply placing your hand upon Ethernet shards.
Alright, we have quests over here.
Ken Oli says hey. How did you get Rabbit Chan?
Parsamonderet says, by what right does a fledgling adventurer presume to address Parsamonderet, master of the markets? You think you can stroll in here, bold as you please, and demand my hard-earned knowledge? Ha! A merchant does naught for naught, especially when dealing with would-be heroes. If, on the other hand, you had some tasty morsel to curry my favor, then I might reconsider your request. Come now, this whole encounter reeks of Mayun's handiwork, and more specifically her baking. Don't look so surprised, lass, I smelled that eel pie of yours a malm away. Hand it over.
Cutscene? Oh, okay.
MMM, that flaky crust, just divine. Very well, I am a man of my word. Pay close attention, for I shall only explain this once. The aspiring adventurer need look no further than the rosewood and ebony stalls. Both are but a short stroll from where we stand. If you mean to do battle, you'd best be prepared with a quality set of weapons and armor. Such goods are the province of the rosewood stalls, directly south of here. You will be pleased to learn that the merchants of Britannia are exceedingly particular when it comes to craftsmanship, so you needn't fear defective straps and the like. If it is potions and paraphernalia you seek, head north to the ebony stalls.
Did they just say potions and paraphernalia I seek? Oh no. They said it, not me.
The shelves there are lavishly stocked by widely traveled
I was
Uldar
only
merchants,
reiterating.
and I may truly say that I have seen things amongst their myriad wares that I scarce knew existed. Do you follow me thus far? The first step in any purchase is to select the stalls that meet your needs. Then you may concern yourself with price and profit. There is little more I can teach you with mere words. Go, peruse the stalls, and see for yourself what wares they offer. There is no substitute for first-hand experience, after all, and I am weary of talking, unless you have another eel pie.
No, no pie for you.
I take it my previous explanation did not suffice to sate your curiosity. Very well. If you wish to know more of the markets, I shall give you a practical education, free of charge. As master of the markets, I entertain many requests, this order from the whalers, for example, but I delegate their fulfillment to my hirelings, that I might tend to such tasks as I alone am capable of performing. For your personal betterment, I shall delegate the fulfillment of this particular request to you. I bid you search the stalls for a bone spearhead, a pot of beeswax oil, and a length of brambleweed rope, and deliver them to Saint Guild of the Lancers Guild. There is much and more to be found in these stalls, if you have the dedication to seek it and the coin to procure it. However, as my representative, you need only offer my name as payment, none will deny me. In fact, many will be all too eager to part with their wares, so numerous are the debts I am owed. A fine proposition, is it not? I am spared a simple task, and you gain priceless mercantile experience. Why, I should rightly charge you for such an opportunity. But worry not, I am a man of my word and the terms will stand. Deliver the goods to Saint Guild, and she may even see fit to reward you.
Edarte Rosenchild says attention horror fans. The Erebus Society is a FC/CWLS for lovers of all things frightening. Join us for a wide range of fun activities and game content with mature, welcoming, LGBT and friendly gamers. Check out our community finder page, bit.ly/ErebusFF14.
Wait, what? How is it telling me all this stuff? Oh, that was someone, in the all chat. I was like, wait, that's not part of what we're reading. I was so confused. Alright, so we finished talking to this dude. Let's see where we go. Looks like we have a whole bunch of quests here. We got 2 to the south and 1 to the north. Let's go to these south ones first. They're pretty close to each other.
Admiranda says welcome. Welcome. At the behest of good Master Parsamentaret, you say? To what do we owe the pleasure of your company today, milady? May I take this opportunity to say that it is an honor and a privilege to serve you. Ah, but you must have your beeswax oil without delay. Yes, yes. Feel free to take as much as you require. And you will of course inform Master Parsamentaret that I was only too happy to accommodate his needs, yes?
I'm like looking at my phone. I like listening. This is I love this text to speech. It just makes my life so much
Your kid
easier.
says sorry, lass, we ain't open yet. Oh, Parsimon-Tourette's? Well and, what was it you said you wanted? A bow spearhead? Ah, here she is. Take it, and tell that bastard we're square.
Okay. You're fed up with their shit, huh? I see. Alright, so let's see where we have to go now. According to the map. Looks like we just gotta go north. Oh, look. There you go.
Alaric says ye got discernin' eyes, miss, the craftsmanship's truly somethin', ain't it? Perfect for securin' any manner of Parsimon-Tourette. Gods, if I never hear that bloody name again, it'll be too soon. And there I was thinkin' I might make a gill today. Here, take the damn brambleweed rope and bugger off.
Alright. Oh, we gotta go north to get these two.
Saint Guild says, what business have you with me, adventurer? You come upon the bidding of Master Parsimon-Tourette? So soon? I am impressed. I placed my order only a short time ago, yet here are all the items I requested. Truly, Master Parsimon-Tourette is every bit as resourceful as they say. You are fortunate to work under such a man. You would do well to mold yourself in his image, if you have any aspirations as a merchant.
What am I doing? I think we have to go inside. Looks like it's inside.
Boislon says a fresh-faced adventurer. The very manner of person I had wished to meet. The Lancers Guild is looking for someone to track down and exterminate half a dozen squirrels. The infernal pests have been squeezing in under our floorboards every eve for the past several moons, and gnawing away at the support pillars. They have yet to inflict any serious structural damage, thank the builder, but I hesitate to bring such a trifling matter before the wood whalers or the gods' quiver. Hence my delight at your timely arrival. Why, an adventurer who could not dispatch such woodland nuisances is not worthy of the name. Not here in Britanniac, at any rate. And you know what becomes of incapable adventurers. Ah, but perhaps it is best you do not. The squirrels of which I spoke can be found in the central shroud. Return to me once you have disposed of them, assuming the task is not beyond you. For your sake, I sincerely hope it is not.
Jillian says, welcome to the Lancers Guild. I see you brought your own spear. If you seek to refine your skills with the polearm, then you have come to the right place. Here at the Lancers Guild, spear wielders gather to train with one another, and further hone their abilities under the tutelage of our fine instructors. More than just an instrument of war, the spear is also a tool for hunting, and with game ever plentiful in the Twelves Wood, the weapon has been the mainstay of the locals here since before the founding of Britannia. With the passing of time, our nation became a gathering place for spear masters from across the realm, many eager to test their mettle against the famed might of our wood whalers. And it was here in Britannia that their myriad fighting styles came into contact, eventually giving rise to the art taught here today. That spear technique could be formalized at all owed much to the founding of the Lancers Guild by wood whaler Captain Mistala and I on a century past. The tradition of accepting students from without as well as within Gridania's borders persists to this day, ensuring that the art of the polearm may not only survive, but also continue to evolve. Well, there you have it. I hope this brief history of the guild has helped settle any doubts in your mind. The Lancers Guild is always eager to welcome new initiates.
Don't mind me, I'm right now looking at a bug on Twitch and it's telling me my VOD's there and it's telling me my VOD isn't there. It's like some weird ass shit.
Well then, have you made up your mind to enlist in the Lancers Guild? Excellent. I shall let Guildmaster Uwain know to expect you. All who seek admittance to our ranks must present themselves before him. He will judge if you are fit to become one of us.
Okay.
Pray make your way to the training area within. Our Guildmaster awaits you there.
You know, I've done all this talking and I haven't done a single bit of combat, really. Here we go.
Wayne says, well met, adventurer. I understand you wish to learn the Lancer's art under our roof. Though you have doubtless brandished a spear before this day, and perhaps even in earnest, you still have a long way to go before you may call yourself a Lancer in sooth. In my capacity as Guild Master, I shall guide your training, beginning with the very basics, the principles of our art. There exist myriad fighting styles, each of which has its own unique qualities. None, however, can claim to be as offensively minded as ours. Our approach is ever one of attack, no matter who, or what, we face. An experienced Lancer is able to wield a polearm as if it were an extension of his body. He transforms into a raging storm before his foes, delivering a barrage of devastating thrusts and slashes. To facilitate such a relentless assault, we Lancers forego plate, favoring armor of leather and chain, such materials as provide adequate protection without unduly hindering movement. A Lancer's worth may be measured quite simply, in how swiftly and decisively he can pierce his enemy's defenses. By its nature, the polearm is a simple weapon to wield, for good or ill. Even in a farmer's hands, it is capable of wreaking considerable havoc. Thus has it been a mainstay of every great army since ancient times. Yet know that a lance alone does not a Lancer make. Faced with unfavorable odds, an unseasoned spearman will break formation and flee without a moment's hesitation. A true lancer, however, flinches not before his enemies, for he knows not the meaning of fear. Ever does he press forward, disdainful of the odds, that he might pierce the enemy line and open a path to victory.
A path to
Needless to
victory.
say, doing so requires no small amount of courage. And that is why our guild has striven from the first to instill this essential quality in every soul who passes through our halls.
Okay.
Arduous trials await you should you join our ranks. Knowing this, have you the resolve to wield the lance? Well said, adventurer. I see no reason to deny you a place within our ranks. Ah, but I neglected to introduce myself. I am Ewain, master of this guild. Pleasantries duly exchanged, I hereby assign you your first task, a trial, to be precise. In order to develop an affinity with your weapon and learn to gauge such things as distance, you are to go forth and brandish your spear with reckless abandon.
Reckless abandon?
The squirrels, ladybugs, and funguars that roam just outside the city should provide you with a suitable challenge. Put down, let us say, 3 of each, and then report back to me.
Oh, your typical kill 3 like cows. We gotta get 3 squirrels, ladybugs, and funguars. I'm trying to figure out where the heck I have to go. Pretty sure I have to go this way. Oh, what the heck? Yeah, it looks like we're going this way. I kind of have my map open because I'm being a complete noob, if you want me to be honest. Alright, here's a person.
Artair says, what? I'm terribly busy right now and would thank you not to bother me. I'm a carpenter of the prestigious oak atrium, and I have repairs too. Where did I put my, oh, gods. I take it you're from the guild too, then. What's that? Idle sent you. With my tools?
Person's stuttering on every word they're saying.
Yes. I was actually just about to go and, ahem. This is so embarrassing. My apologies, it's just, I've been so focused on the task at hand. You know, it's a miracle this amphitheater even survived the calamity. It was the Carpenters Guild that saved it, moving it piece by piece and rebuilding it. When I saw what they had done for Grid Aniak, I knew what I wanted to be. But gods, when they told me my first task was to come here. Anyway, thank you for bringing me my tools. You're new to the oak atrium too, right? Well, let's both work hard for the good of the guild, and oh, and may the elementals watch over you and keep you safe. Sans says you there, adventurer. Could you deliver a message for me? My superior, Millicent, is stationed outside Atelier Fenyll. She's doubtless busy, but I'm past due to be relieved. Long past due, truth be told. However, I can't simply abandon my post. Speak to her for me, would you? But choose your words wisely, she has a bit of a temper.
Estain says greetings, traveler. Come to see Miketo's famed amphitheater, have you? I am Estain, caretaker of this fine centerpiece of Gridanian culture, and I fear I must needs trouble you for your assistance. You see, it is not only well-meaning women like yourself who are drawn to this place. The sylphs often visit in the dead of night, long after our citizens have gone to bed. We have no particular objection to their presence, and they seem grateful for the accommodation. So much so, in fact, that last night they left us a token of their appreciation, in the form of vegetables. A lot of vegetables. Their generosity is more than welcome, of course, but the sheer quantity of the things makes gathering them all something of a chore. And it's not as if I don't have enough to do already. In short, I'd be most grateful for any help you could give me.
Alright, looks like we have to get some vegetables here. Let's get them. Oh, we have to interact with some thingamabobbers. Gimme, gimme. Oh, look at all the presents. That last one was like kind of hidden behind a Christmas tree. Alright, this way we go. We have to talk to this person.
Well done, friend. Miketo herself would sing you praise. She knew well the power of art, how it could strengthen the soul of a nation and preserve its history for future generations. This amphitheater was her greatest gift to Gridania, and it was her wish that all folk use it freely,
I did not mean
not
to hit
only
that
for
button.
performances and festivals, but as a place to share memories and make new ones. I wonder if the sylphs come here to do just that. That said, I do wish they would find other ways to express their gratitude. We have no need of vegetables here, but mayhap the Carlin canopy can make use of them. Anyway, thanks be to the elementals for bringing you here today.
Alright, quest complete, and I think actually we have to go this way. Pull out my little newbie map. Yep, forward we go. Alright, looks like we got some stuff over here. Gotta talk to this person. Oh, mage. Hello there, mage.
Melaine says you there. You are an adventurer, yes? Good. I have a task for you. Take yourself over to the Conjurer's Guild and speak with my student, Rhea. She has her hands full preparing for the auguries and would likely welcome your assistance. In her excitement at becoming a conjurer, I fear my young disciple is pushing herself beyond the limits of her endurance. Enthusiasm is all well and good, but it would not do to have an initiate collapse from exhaustion. Samian says stop right there. Not another step. I apologize if I have startled you, but please be careful, the ground here is covered in rose hips. You see, my seed pouch had grown so threadbare that it finally split open. Unbeknown to myself, I've been scattering azing rose hips all along this road. Oh, good madam, if you would help me gather them, I'd be ever so grateful. Thank you. Your kindness is truly a blessing from the elementals. The rose hips should be lying on the road between here and the Great Lone Growery. Remember to tread lightly, lest you crush them underfoot.
I gotta go this way.
FL Red says gods damn it, another adventurer? You're like flies on muck. Whatever grit Ania did to deserve such a plague I don't know. I suppose times are changing, and they keep telling me I should,
Person's grumpy
and
as
perhaps
shit.
you might be, oh, gods help me, just take this AZ Morose to Waldo of Stillglade fame, will you? Well, what are you still standing there for? Go and deliver the bloody rose.
Oh, that person's fucking grumpy as shit. I wouldn't help that person.
Samian says good madam, pray tell me you have recovered all the rose hips and abandoned not one to a traveler's boot. Blessings be upon you. I feared this path would be lined with roses next year. Not that such a wondrous sight would be wholly objectionable, but azima roses are ill-suited to this location. As a botanist, it's my responsibility to see Gradania's plants grow and thrive in the most ideal conditions. A place for every seed and every seed in its place, you might say. 'Twas most gracious of you to aid me in my time of need. I pray the elementals extend you the same kindness.
Just following my map and going places. I like the Halloween, or not Halloween. Nightmare Before Christmas be on my mind, right? I like the Christmas themes.
Waldo says welcome, adventurer, to the Conjurer's Guild. Here we commune with the elementals and heed their guidance. Yet, I must confess, the elementals did not whisper of your coming. We did indeed request an AZ Morose from FL Red, but that you should bring it to us in his stead means that something wonderful has happened. FL Red has long held a grudge against the many adventurers who have passed through Gridania's gates. His beloved flowers are renowned for their beauty, you see, and were once so highly coveted by Uldan collectors that they were picked nigh to extinction by fortune-seeking foreigners. Yet, if it is peace we desire, we must all learn to look beyond mistrust born of the past and overcome our prejudices.
Yeah.
So has the elder seed seer taught us, and so do we live.
You know, it's a good thing we talked to the grumpy person, because
I doubt
made
it
the world
was
a better
easy for
place.
FL Red to entrust this AZ Morose to you. When he hears we have received it, he will come to know that not all outsiders are deserving of scorn. Truly, it was by the will of the elementals that you came to us this day. Please accept this as a token of our gratitude.
Okay. Little spooky cave. We're in a little spooky cave. Biddy.
Brea says yes. Yes, I am Brea, but I am also awfully Oh, you say Lady Melaine herself asked you to assist me? In that case, I suppose you might lend a hand, especially as mine appear to be shaking, though only very slightly. Not that it's anything to worry about, mere nervous energy. Ahem. I would be exceedingly grateful if you would take this AZ Morose oil and refill the sensors. There are two that require attention. Please have a care not to disturb the conjurers amid their meditations. You must be as quiet and unobtrusive as possible. Might you perchance be comfortable around Vilken? If so, I have urgent need of your assistance. You see, I was preparing for the forthcoming auguries when I found, to my great embarrassment, that we lacked the requisite quantity of scarlet oil. If it is not too much to ask, I would be most grateful if you could resupply us in time for the ceremony. Scarlet oil can be harvested from ladybugs, such as those found near the bannock. 6 of the Vilken should yield the necessary amount. Pray return to me as soon as you have it.
I'm confused. I see quests right here, but I don't think it's any of these people. Oh, I think it's this. Okay, I see what I was doing. Now what? Might be bugged, honestly. All that? Or maybe I have to do 2 per thing.
My thanks. I must admit to being rather impressed by how faithfully you followed my instructions. I had always considered adventurers to be an uncouth and rowdy lot, but I see you are capable of courtesy as well. Lady Melaine has a fine eye for character. You should feel honored that she chose you for the task.
There's something over here, a branch. What's this branch?
Maroil says you are come to participate in the meditations, I presume? You are come to participate in the meditations, I presume? Sumi Yan says greetings, adventurer. You stand within Stillglade Fane, home of the Conjurers Guild. How may I be of service? I am Brother Sumi Yan, master of this guild. It is my duty and privilege to provide guidance to those who would walk the path of the Conjurer. Even as I strive to ensure our art's survival for future generations, I commune with the elementals that I might convey their will to the people of Britannia. Perchance my childlike appearance gives you cause to doubt my words. It is only natural. Why, to you I must seem to be your junior by no small number of years. Know, however, that I have seen more summers than all but a handful of souls in this great nation. Conjuring is an art that takes life and the living for its domain. Its primary purpose is the salving of hurts and the granting of protection. Adventurers such as yourself oft stand upon the front lines of battle. Owing to this, you are like to find yourself in many situations wherein a capacity for healing would be advantageous. Mind you, there is more to conjuring than that. By harnessing the power of earth, wind, and water, conjurers are also capable of weaving spells that wreak havoc. In terms of sheer destructive power, conjuring may pale in comparison to thaumaturgy, but its capacity to defend one against aggression more than compensates for this relative shortcoming. In mastering healing and purification, not only will you be able to mend wounds and purge afflictions, you will also be able to breathe life back into the fallen. More than simply healers, yet not true dealers of destruction, conjurers realize their full potential when they employ their powers in support of others. This, my dear adventurer, is what it means to be one of us.
One of us. One of us. Okay, so I'm gonna go over here. I think I went the wrong way.
Millicent says what's all this about? Doom San says he needs his break? The nerve of that sniveling little shite, crying for relief at a time like this. Has he already forgotten how short-handed we are since that business with the Ixal the other day? And send in a bloody unknown venturer to do his bleeding no less. That self-servant sod thinks only of his own woes, rubbing his sore soles while welcoming all manner of gill-grabbing venturers into our holy wood. Useless bloody fool. Makes me blood boil, it does. Ah, but it's not you I should be given a piece of me mind to, you seem a decent enough sort, considerin'. Still, understand that it's our duty to keep an eye on every stranger that passes through these parts. Anirode, I appreciate you lending an ear to my subordinate, damn fool that he is. Go on then, and stay out of trouble.
I think I did all the quests here. I guess I gotta go down here. I got something down here. excited. Yeah, I'm just kind of cruising right now. It's a little bit of autopilot, listening to some lores. We haven't even gotten to initial combat yet. We'll be doing that very shortly, it seems. So I have a quest, it looks like, right here. I want to turn in over here. Turn in first. Let's go over here. Gotta like look at my map and walk around. I don't know where anything is. Alright, this way we go. Oh, we're back to Mother. Oh look, we're right back to where we started. Nice. Oh, we got a cutscene.
Mother Mayun says the conquering hero returns. You have completed my little tasks, I trust?
Oh, but of course.
The 3 locations you visited will feature prominently in your life as an adventurer. It is best you grow familiar with them as soon as possible. And you took the time to listen to the woes of the citizenry? I cannot emphasize enough how important it is to lend your talents to one and all, no matter how trivial the matter may seem. I am thankful that you are an obliging sort, Carrie. It is adventurers like you who will win the hearts of the locals and pave the way for those who follow. I pray Gridania can rely on your aid in its struggles to come.
It's complete. Mission complete. Alright, there we go.
Carrie, have you visited the Bannock on your wanderings? It is a training ground found just outside the city where the soldiers of the Order of the Twin Adder are drilled in swordplay and other martial matters. I mention this because an acquaintance of mine, a gentleman by the name of Gaffrid, is an instructor there, and I think you may be of use to him. Go and introduce yourself, and find out if there is anything you can do to help. Mind you, do not stray far from the path. The Twelveswood is no place for merry strolls through the underbrush.
Okay, let's pay attention to this part here. Alright, is there a way we can make this bigger? Melee-oriented classes such as Gladiator, Marauder can chain together weapon skills to deal additional damage or inflict additional somethings. This is known as combo. Combos are not available to that. Bunch of combo mumbo jumbo tech. I'll figure it out as I go. From a specified direction to maximize their damage. Target's rear. Okay. Can be chained into a combo. It's a hotbar icon, outline, flashing yellow border. The border will fade if the weapon skill is not used within a certain amount of time. Learn which ones can do stuff and do stuff. Okay. Okay. Not sure.
Lysel Cheho Goblin says,
Let's see.
come join us tonight at Candyland, where our theme for tonight will be Krampus vs Saint Nick, so come dressed up. Come downstairs and enjoy the tunes from DJs Mooncat and Ryza Eclipse. Or enjoy our comfy tucked away cafe upstairs. Giveaways all night. Come join us for another festive night at Candyland. Location and time, Crystal Goblin The Mist Ward 2 Plot 32 starting at 9 PM EST.
Look, there's a party.
Discord.gg/Candyland.
I'm invited to a party. Do I go to this party at 9 PM? It's funny, right? I almost want to go just to see what it is. Let me where I can copy paste this.
Leon Frost Siren says now hiring Fridays at 10 PM to 2 AM EST. Managers Gen Staff Courts BJ Dealers no EXP needed. Apply at https://discord.gg/grnc.
kinda wanna go to this. I'm trying to figure out a freaking screen cap or something here. I'll just do that. I'll just remember, maybe check that out. Might be something to do.
Tatasosa says. Tatasosa says MMM. MMMMMMMMM. What the? This isn't a. I must have mistaken this metal bit for a nut whilst out foraging for food in the forest. A spare snaffle misplaced by some sorry soul from Tree Speak stables, I suspect. It was in their vague vicinity that I amassed the majority of my masticable morsels.
It's weird. The VOD that we're right now like on is like glitched out. I don't even see it. I wanted to clip that. I can't even see the VOD, so I can clip it. It's so weird. But it's there. Like the timer's going up. Like we're streaming. I pulled this up on our phone. We're definitely streaming. The VOD doesn't exist. It's so freaking weird.
Well, I've already had a hefty helping of these here nuts, so I won't be walking for a while. Might I trouble you to take this to Tree Speak stables in my stead? Prior to parting, pray speak to Barnabontant at the Yellow Serpent Gate. Listen well to his directions or you're liable to get lost. Lurik says Gridanian food is as bland as it gets. I had heard the rumors, but gods, the water had more flavor.
Celestine says, hey, girl, you seem unoccupied. You know the Bannock, I trust? Fancy taking a bag of basic provisions over there for me? It's not too heavy, mostly filled with dried meats and other bland rations. It's a straightforward job that I'd do with a smile and a spring in my step, if I were 10 years younger. Alas, my tastes have matured. Evolved.
I might do like my
Advanced to a
combat
higher
quests.
level, you might even say.
I might wrap up all these
But
quests
it's a
here
perfect little
and
task for someone
take a break.
fresh-faced like you. Worry not, you'll receive appropriate compensation upon delivery, which you may keep with my blessings.
Where am I? We have to go this way. Here we go, battle. Right click on a target to switch active and ready audio attack. Okay. I guess this is it. Our first battle. We're on a Lancer. Here we go. It all starts here. Now nobody's here, but then, trust me, a year, 2 years from now, this is a moment. So whoever's here, you're a part of a special moment. I'm telling you. Who's that?
You use Vorpal Thrust. You use
Oh.
True Thrust.
Oh, interesting. Okay. So do I have these bound and stuff? I don't think I have all this stuff bound. We're just gonna have to manually click stuff, and we're gonna have to fix the bindings, because I think they're all messed up a bit. Yeah. Yeah, my bindings are a little... Whoa! Where'd my things go? Oh. Target is not in range.
You use Vorpal Thrust. You use True
Yeah, we're gonna have
Thrust.
to set these all up. Wait, where'd my skill go?
You use True Thrust.
Did I just throw it away? Oh no, I threw my skills away. Hold on. Here we go. See?
You use Vorpal Thrust. You use True Thrust. You use Vorpal Thrust.
I'm gonna have to fix these keybinds. My keybinds are super messed up.
You use True Thrust. You use Vorpal Thrust.
Alright, we're just gonna have to fix them like this. All my Final Fantasy controls is just all janky. Keybinds, hotbar, this button. Oh, jeez.
You use True Thrust. You use Vorpal Thrust. 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 You use True Thrust.
I like how the melee combat feels. This is cool.
You
I like
use
how you can
True
like
Thrust.
kind of like move while swinging.
You use True Thrust.
I didn't realize it was this fluent. That's pretty cool. It's actually really cool.
You use True Thrust. You use True Thrust.
This is really cool. I actually like this a lot.
You use True Thrust. You use True Thrust. true thrust. You use 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 Vorpal thrust. You use true thrust. You use Vorpal thrust. You use true thrust. You use Vorpal thrust. You use true thrust. You use true thrust.
Alright, what we got? We're gonna level up. I'm just kind of attacking stuff, so what do I mean?
You use true thrust. 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 You use Vorpal thrust. You use true 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 thrust. You use sprint. You gain the effect of sprint. You use true thrust. You use Vorpal thrust. You lose the effect of sprint.
Oh, this just got really confusing. Hold on. Honestly, I'm just lazy. And I'll fix these keybinds later. I'm just gonna make that queue. But I don't want to change a lot of stuff.
You use sprint.
There you go.
You
Got
gain
my
the
sprint,
effect of
my
sprint.
sprint, my sprint key. Well, my sprint key is usually this key, honestly, but we'll have it here because there's no crouch.
You use true thrust. You use vorpal thrust. You lose the effect of sprint.
Oh.
You use true thrust. You use vorpal thrust. You use true thrust. You use vorpal thrust. You use true thrust. You use vorpal thrust. You use true thrust. You use vorpal thrust.
Definitely like how this class feels
You
a
use
lot
true
more.
thrust.
I like how I can move and
You
attack.
use vorpal thrust.
I actually really like this.
You use true thrust. You use vorpal thrust. You use true thrust. You use vorpal thrust.
Huh. That's some weird ass animation shit.
You use vorpal thrust. You use vorpal thrust. You use vorpal thrust. You use true thrust. You use vorpal thrust. You use true thrust. You use vorpal thrust. You use true thrust. You use sprint. You gain the effect of sprint. You use vorpal thrust. You lose the effect of sprint. You use true thrust. You use true thrust. You use true thrust. You use vorpal 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 thrust. You use true thrust. You use true thrust. You use sprint. You gain the effect of sprint. You use true thrust. You lose the effect of sprint. You use vorpal thrust. You use true thrust. You use vorpal thrust. You use vorpal thrust. You use true thrust. You use vorpal thrust. You use true thrust. You use vorpal thrust. You use true thrust. You use life surge. You gain the effect of life surge. You lose the effect of life surge. You use true thrust. You use true thrust. You use vorpal thrust. You use true thrust. You use sprint. You gain the effect of sprint. You use vorpal thrust. You use true thrust. You use Vorpal Thrust. You lose the effect of Sprint. You use True Thrust. You use Vorpal Thrust. You use True Thrust.
Do you see this? This is kind of silly.
You use Vorpal Thrust.
What do you mean I can do that? What is that? It's crazy looking. And the crazy part is if you're like moving and you hit the button, it kind of like
You use True Thrust.
the character has stutter steps so you can't do it. So you can kind of like use that to like kind of space actually.
You use True Thrust.
It's crazy that is.
You use True Thrust. You use True Thrust.
I don't know how useful that is, but I mean, if you're dodging AoEs, it's gotta be kind of useful, right?
You use True Thrust.
You're trying to like get a little hidden, dodge big
You use True
damage
Thrust.
pool thing.
You use Sprint. You gain the effect of Sprint. You use Vorpal Thrust. You lose the effect of Sprint. You use True Thrust. You use Vorpal Thrust. You use Life Surge. You gain the effect of Life Surge. You lose the effect of Life Surge. You use True Thrust. You use Vorpal Thrust. You use True Thrust. You use Vorpal Thrust. You use True 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 Thrust.
Interesting.
You use True Thrust. You use Sprint. You gain the effect of Sprint. You use True Thrust. You use True Thrust. You use True Thrust. You lose the effect of Sprint.
Just trying to get used to this.
You use True Thrust. 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 You use Life Surge. You gain the effect of Life Surge. You lose the effect of Life Surge. You use Vorpal Thrust. You use True Thrust. You use Vorpal Thrust. You use True Thrust. You use Vorpal Thrust. You use True Thrust. You use True Thrust. You use Vorpal Thrust. You use True Thrust. You use Vorpal Thrust.
Alright, there's a fate system thing.
You use Vorpal Thrust. You use True Thrust. You use True Thrust. You use Vorpal Thrust. You use True Thrust.
It's funny how you go backwards or slow, you go forward, so like I'm attacking and then turning backwards and running, right?
You use True
Just
Thrust.
like I'm strafe and freaking
You use True Thrust.
Final Fantasy.
You use True Thrust. You use True Thrust. You use True Thrust. You use Vorpal Thrust. You use True 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 thrust. You use vorpal thrust. You use true thrust. You use vorpal thrust. You use true thrust. You use true thrust. You use vorpal thrust. You use sprint. You gain the effect of sprint.
Alright, stop for 1 second. Just fixing something. Oh, well, let me open your configuration here.
You use
Oh, here
the
it is.
effect of sprint.
Beneficial effect on you ended. I want to keep that one there. Action used on me.
You use true thrust. You use true thrust. You use true thrust. You gain the effect of life surge. You lose the effect of life surge.
Yeah, I think that'll be handy for me. This is action used on me. Alright, no more
You
thrusting.
gain the effect of sprint.
I would like to hear, like, when I gain status effects, though, and lose them. Because I don't know, and I can't see the cooldowns. So that's
You lose
actually
the effect of sprint.
That's actually really helpful for me, so I'm gonna keep those on. That shit's just hella helpful. So I really don't fucking know. So I think I got all my quest things out here. Look. We got 2 over there we gotta talk to. Alright, this way we go. This way. Let's kill this thing to hit level 7.
Sub Tamism says a delivery. You're certain you weren't followed?
Oh, we're a little close.
Yes, this is what I requested. Strange, I was expecting someone with rather more experience. I usually balk at such outrageous payments prior to delivery. Honestly, I'm amazed you made it this far. These woods are teeming with anoes and other nasties, ready to make a quick meal of the unprepared. I commend your bravery and thank you for your trouble. Here, take the remainder of the fee. I should be very happy to employ you. Wait. Did you see that? It looked like an anoe. Quickly, go before you bring it here and get us all killed.
More Ellen says, ho there, adventurer. If it is work you seek, then look no further. Instructor Mariah Snell needs a volunteer to bring him some bog yards and shells for the recruits to practice on. You'll find yardsons in the river south of here. Once you've pried the carapaces from 4 of the creatures, take them to the instructor. Gafford says, greetings, Harry Caitlin BT Mayun sent word to expect you. My name is Gafford, and I am responsible for training our twin adder recruits. I thank you for volunteering your assistance. The 12's wood is much changed since the calamitous arrival of the 7th Umbral Era 5 years ago. The power of the elementals wanes, and the harmony of the forest gives way to chaos. A great abundance of life has been lost as the strong run rampant, stifling the weak and new sprung. Though it may not appear so to the eyes of an outsider, the 12's wood is ailing, its once rich variety of fading memory. For the citizens of Grit Aniak, the restoration of the forest is a sacred duty. And it is my hope that adventurers such as you will offer to aid them in their struggle. Listen to their requests, and do all that you can. May the elementals bless your endeavors, Carrie Caitlin BT.
Sub Camism says, perfect timing. I was just looking for a likely lass to track down some twin adder initiates. 3 of our newest recruits have failed to report for training, exhausted from a month of solid drills, I expect. Considering their current physical state, I rather doubt they've wandered far. Oh gods, please don't mention wild beasts. Or blood. They're fine, I'm certain of it. Seek out my wayward troops and tell them to report back to me on the double.
Gafford says, I see you are eager to lend a hand, Carrie. That is well. But I cannot in good conscience send you into the forest until I have established that your equipment is equal to the task. It bears repeating that, in the 5 years since the dawn of the 7th Umbral Era, many of the 12 Woods creatures have transformed into vicious, bloodthirsty monsters. Venturing into the forest without the proper gear is tantamount to suicide. I suggest you take some time to evaluate your equipment. Once you deem your armor to be of sufficient quality, present yourself to me for inspection. Equip your head, body, hands, legs, and feet with gear of item level 5 or above before returning to speak with Gafford. Slumbering Initiate says, just a few more moments, mother. Sergeant Camism. Oh, F droppings. I must be late for training. Meditating Initiate says, can you not see I am attempting to become one with nature? Leave me be, good madam. What? Sergeant Camism sent you. Matron's teats. I better get back before she makes her boot one with my backside.
I can't find this last person for the quest. They're supposed to be over here somewhere in the circle, but I don't see them.
Ellipse says, we once relied on the elementals to protect the 12's wood, but with their power now diminished, it falls to us to shoulder this burden. The Bannock was built for this very purpose. It is a tangible symbol of the commitment both the Elder Seer and the Order of the Twin Adder have made to maintaining the balance of the forest.
I can't figure out this last person. They gotta be over here somewhere. Speak with idle initiates. Alright, you, right?
Whaler Sentry says I keep my eyes peeled for deserting recruits, not beasties. We whalers work our young ones hard, I'll cry that.
Elmer says this here's the Bannock, where Twin Adder recruits are drilled. You're free to observe, but see to it you don't get in anyone's way.
Here.
Ball Aaron says ahem, if you don't mind, I am trying to meditate.
Oh, that's not the person. Hey, Kurito Kiru, how's it going? Yeah, we started Final Fantasy today. And right now, I'm trying to find a third person on this little quest. We have to talk to them for the thingy. I'm out for a little bit longer. That's honestly fun. I don't know, I'm kind of chilling. Been on for like 2 hours now-ish. Could've spent like almost an hour setting up the game. I can't find this last person for this quest. That's kind of annoying. Where they at? Yeah, I'm on Excalibur. That's the server I started on when I first started playing this game. So now I have another, so I have this account now. I didn't know where Sprinkle was. I don't know, I'm on Excalibur. Yeah. You know what I mean? I'm on my own little adventure. Me and Sprinkle will link up, you know? We'll link up. You can link up. We can be my Zelda. Now I'm going and don't know what to say. Yeah, yeah. Like, yeah, we're on our own little adventure here. I don't know where the heck I'm going. I feel that, honestly. That's what I'm gonna kind of do once if I can find it. Do you know where this last person is in this beginning quest? I'm like an idiot right now. It says they're in this starting area somewhere. I feel like I've talked to like every
Meow says
NPC.
I sense a certain weakness of both body and mind. I cannot assign a guild lead to one such as yourself. Perhaps good Mother Mayun has a task or two with which you might prove your skills.
Can't find this last initiate. It says they're here. No, that's a complete... No, not that dude. Never mind, I found it. We're good. I must have walked right by them. I found them.
Daydreaming Initiate says such a soothing sound. One day I shall build a home by the river. Who are you? Say the sergeant's looking for me. How long have I been here? What bell is it now? Stand aside, I must make haste.
Okay. Alright, we have spoke with the person, and we have done the stuff and things. Alright. Yeah, I'm probably gonna finish up my quests and probably take a little nap, honestly. And I'll probably come back on later. I don't know if I'll come straight back on. Maybe. I saw there was like a party in a global chat that I got invited to, like a holiday party. I think they invited everybody, right? It's probably popping, right? Are the parties that they post in the bottom over here popping sometimes? Like a holiday one? It just sounded interesting. I'm like, oh look, a holiday party? I'm invited, I'm like level 3, everyone's gonna love me.
Always the best solution. I've their morale to think about.
I'm joking, I'm being serious. Oh, noob.
What can I say?
I get to go ooh and ah at everybody's fancy armor. We're gonna go ooh and ah at everybody's fancy armor. Alright, so
You gain the effect of sprint.
we're figuring this out. I have absolutely zero idea. I think I need to go back to... We're gonna go back over here. We gotta go north up to this thing. New something. New Grindania?
You lose the effect of sprint.
I don't even know. We're going this way, everybody. We're going this way. Can I go this way? Let me in. It doesn't look like we're going that way. Gotta go this way. I really like the fact that I can move while I'm attacking. Like, I didn't know it was like that. I also like that you can swig them strafe and it's faster. And that's pretty cool. Alright, in we go. Where am I going? This way? I think I'm going this way, Kiru. Actually, no, I'm going the wrong way. We gotta go this way. Okay. Alright, yeah. We're just kind of cruising along. I like how everything's all holiday themed, you know? They got all the Santa Clauses and snowmen's and everything. All the presents. Like, this shit's cute. I've been kind of visiting all the games the last like couple days, like even a little more hardcore, just because all the holiday events are really popping. Like, I'm not gonna lie, the games kind of went crazy with the holiday events this year. I guess they kind of just they all got their formulas down for how they want to do the holidays now, so now it's just easy, like they can kind of copy paste and add a little more every year, right? I think I went the wrong way. Oh no. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, I don't know where I am. Let's go back to here. Well, we gotta go to the Lancer Guild. Let's go to the Lancer Guild. That might be a good spot to stop. Where are we? Over here?
Boyslon says the squirrels are dealt with, then. Very good. I am pleased to see you have proven yourself useful. What's that? You wonder what happens to adventurers who fail to complete such trifling tasks? Why, such slug guards soon find there is no place for them within the city. And where do they end up after leaving Britannia? Well, you shall hear the truth of that before long.
You gain the effect of sprint.
Oh, wait, there was one more in there. Turn around.
You lose the effect of sprint.
Oh. What do y'all have to say about yourselves?
Jolin says the whaling barracks lies beyond. If you have no business here, I would thank you to return whence you came.
Ordefert says the Wood Whalers were wise to allow the Lancers Guild the use of their facilities. Training together can only lead to mutual improvement, and better qualified recruits for the Order of the Twin Adder. Francis says the new recruits are quite promising. If they continue to hone their skills, who knows how strong they will become. Wayne says, so you are back. I trust you have learned something of the essence of our art. A lancer learns best when he is doing, each thrust making him stronger. Such things as strategy and technique will come in time. And never forget courage, without it, you cannot hope to realize your potential. Your look betrays no hint of doubt. I would have you take with you this hunting log. It bears the names of the creatures against which a lancer might hone his skills. To be sure, there is no single way to master our art. The log serves to guide you should you find yourself in need of direction. That will be all for the present. Now, take up your weapon, sally forth, and cut a path for yourself. When next we meet, I hope to see you stronger for your time out in the world. The next Lancer quest will be available from Ewain upon reaching level 5. Ah, you have returned. I take from your presence that you have gained a measure of familiarity with your weapon. Good. You are ready to begin the next phase of your training. You will recall my telling you that it takes no small amount of courage to be a Lancer. Now, in general terms, courage is the strength to do something which one finds unnerving. However, a Lancer's notion of courage is not so simple. Having first drawn a distinction between courage and recklessness, he then divides the former into two aspects. I would have you learn each with spear in hand. The first is composure. When outnumbered in battle, a Lancer may lose his composure and succumb to panic. Should this happen, all of his training will swiftly flee his mind, and he will struggle to overcome opponents whom he would ordinarily have bested with ease. He will, in short, contribute to his own defeat. If you wish to become
Pretty
a
good,
Lancer in
Achilles.
suit, you must learn to maintain your composure at all times. Do this and you will be able to call upon every ounce of your strength and skill when it matters most. And so to your first task. The riverbanks of the Central Shroud are home to Vilcan known as Yardsons. Fiercely territorial, the creatures will attack anyone who strays too close, making them the bane of fisherfolk. They typically fall upon their prey en masse, barring all avenues of escape before closing in for the kill. What must go through the mind of their victim in that instant? Panic. Despair. Be sure to tell me upon your return. Needless to say, I would have you brave such an encounter. Take this sack of decidedly noisome bait, and use it to lure the ever-ravenous creatures out of their nest. It may be that only one curious Yarzan appears, but what if 2 or 3 follow the scent? Let us see how you fare then. Go now, my young Lancer, and learn what it means to fight with composure.
Jillian says greetings and welcome to the Lancers Guild. Here you may train in the Colierman duty to provide guidance to those who would thought you wish to know. I should be glad to assist you.
Okay. Yeah, we kind of just kept hitting next, right, Achilles? Jeez. I appreciate y'all showing up. I hope you're all having a wonderful day in holidays. Achilles, didn't you say, what were you doing before? Didn't you leave to go do something and had to come back? I don't remember. Was that yesterday? Dang, I've lost track of my days. Nah, I think that was yesterday. I don't even remember. What'd you do yesterday? You've been on a sniper arc. I know that much. You've been on your sniper arc. Yo, Achilles! Achilles! Have you seen my sniper arc? Did you see that I killed? Did I show you the kill tack with the snipes? Did I show you the triple kill with the snipes with the in freaking Fortnite? Or not Fortnite. What's it called? Oh, I'm gonna pull this out of here for a second. Here, Achilles. You still there? You're not not there, it's no big deal. Just show you next time. If you're there, let me know. I'll show you something real quick. Otherwise, I'm gonna vanish for a bit. Honestly, I'm tired. 7 o'clock. I'm gonna take a little nap. Probably get up around 9, 10, 11, 12, and who knows when. I have some monsters, so I'll definitely be up tonight. I can just feel it. I'm getting drained. I've been on for a bit for today. Technically a 2-part session because I did stream for a couple hours prior. Did some Naraka and some other stuff earlier. But yeah, I think right here's a good spot to end it. Got to the Lancer Guild, we're level 7. Did a lot of the initial quests. Got the combat started, now we're starting to learn more combat. Good spot to stop. So, I'll be back on later. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Y'all goats, you know. We're on the come up. We're on a restart. The fresh restart. It's gonna get there, I believe. Look at this. We're making some serious progress. We're not done yet. You know, we're still in construction, kinda. But yeah, on that note, I don't know. I'm too lazy to raid and stuff. Just leave my tab open. I'll be on later, couple hours. I promise. I'll try my best. I'll try to set alarms or something. I don't know. Keep an eye on Discord. Make sure you join the Discord. Make sure you're in the Discord. Pretty sure most of you are. If you're not, you know how to find it. Yeah, that's about it. I don't want to fix captions. Apparently my captions are being janky as shit. Should be fixed now though. Should be. Alright, I vanished like a ninja. Thank you all so much. Whether you're whether you're a constellation or an oath keeper or something, we're gonna come up with a better outro.